Hello students, welcome back to my channel again. Today we are going to discuss about class 10's pair of linear equations in two variables, a topic which is equations reducible to standard forms, and we need to solve these equations. So normally we have done with substitution method, elimination method, cross multiplication method or graphical method where the forms are given quite like standard forms, but here in these type of questions you will not be getting exact or direct standard forms. Rather, you need to reduce the given equations to standard forms and then solve it. So for that reason I have chosen some of the questions for you. Among them, question number 1 is this one. Look at this form. I think you also will be agreeing with me that these forms is not actually normally what we have done previously. Okay, so let's get started. So for these type of questions we need to have first, second and second, third collaboration, or somebody can take first, third collaboration, no problem with that. Okay, so I'm taking first, second and second, third. How we will be doing? X plus y minus 8 divided by 2 equals to x plus 2y minus 14 divided by 3. This implies just cross multiplication, nothing else. So we are getting after calculation x minus y plus 4 equals to 0. This is number 1. Then we will be doing these two. X plus 2y minus 14 divided by 3 equals to 3x plus y minus 12 divided by 11. So after calculation we are getting 2x plus 19y minus 118 equals to 0, and this is number 2 equation. Okay, now look at these two equations that we have got. Number 1, x minus y plus 4 equals to 0, and number 2, 2x plus 19y minus 118 equals to 0. So ultimately we are getting the standard forms, right? Number 1, number 2. Now these are very well known forms. Now you can choose either elimination or substitution or comparison or cross multiplication, whatever you are comfortable with. I am always preferring elimination method, so I will be doing with elimination method for finding x and y's value. So number 1, I am multiplying with 2, is giving me 2x minus 2y plus 8 equals to 0, and number 2 I am multiplying with 1, this is giving 2x plus 19y minus 118 equals to 0. Now we have got this same sign, so subtraction, cancelled, this will be minus 21y, and this is coming as plus 118 plus 8, that is equals to 126 equals to 0. So we have got y's value, that means we can put in any one of the equation, either 1 or 2, but 1 is looking little bit easier than 2, so we will put y's value in 1. So from 1 we are getting x minus 6 plus 4 equals to 0. Then we can tell x minus 2 equals to 0, that means x equals to 2. So we have got our answers with x equals to 2 and y equals to 6, and these are the final answers. So I am just repeating it once again. When you are having these type of three expressions together, then we need to get first and second and second and third, or first and third, whatever you are comfortable with. Then you get its simpler form that is standard form, and then you choose any one of the method for finding x and y's value. Okay, clear up to this? Coming to question number 2. Question number 2, actually this particular equation can be converted to standard form very easily. How? Look at the process. What I am doing is equals to 2. So we can take its LCM as AB. So it is BX plus AY equals to 2. That means it's BX plus AY equals to 2AB. So this is number 1 equation, and number 2 is already there. AX minus BY equals to A square minus B square. Right? This is number 2. So what we need to get? After these two are now in standard form, so I'm applying elimination method again. So number 1, I'm multiplying with A. I just want to make it ABX, and here it is also ABX. So I'm multiplying 1 with A and multiplying 2 with B. So it's becoming ABX plus A square Y is equals to 2A square B. Number 2 multiplied with B will give us ABX minus B square Y is equals to B into A square minus B square. These two will be cancelled. So what is there? This is A square plus B square into Y. A square plus B square into Y. And this is equals to 2A square B minus A square B plus B cube. From this we are getting A square B plus B cube. From this we are getting B common, so A square plus B square. That means A square plus B square into Y equals to this. From both sides A square plus B square will be cancelled out. So we are left with Y's value as B. Now we will put Y equals to B in number 1 equation. As I turned over the page, so I have written it once again. So BX as it is plus A, in place of Y we will write B. So it's like this. That means BX equals to 2AB minus AB. That means again AB. From both sides BB can be cancelled. So X will be A. That means our answers X equals to A and Y equals to B. This is very simple question, just it was with AB, that's why I have chosen it. So I think you have understood the process. Let's go to the next question. This next question is a very interesting type. Look at the question's pattern. This pattern will give us very interesting process also. Look, 37 is coefficient of x in the first equation. 37 is coefficient of y in the second equation. 43 is coefficient of y in the first equation, and 43 is the coefficient of x in the second equation. That means you can say whenever you are getting this type of interchanging coefficients of x and y, then you need to do a very simple trick. And look, these are really large numbers for multiplying and doing calculations and all. But if you are following the trick that I am going to tell, you can reduce this whole two equations in very two simple equations. How? When I am getting interchanging coefficients, look, 37, 37, 43, 43, like this. We will be first adding two equations. What we will get? 37 plus 43 is equals to 80. So 80x, 80y equals to 123 plus 117 is 240. From this you can see all three numbers. We can take 80 common, right? It is 80 into 3. From both sides 80 can be cancelled out. So we are left with a very simple equation, that is x plus y equals to 3, and I'm giving the name as 3. Look at this equation. Don't you think that this is super easy equation? Now we have added the next step to be subtracted. That is 37 minus 43. So it's minus 6x. That means plus 6y equals to, this is 6. So we are taking 6 common or minus 6 common, then it will be x minus y equals to 6. In both sides 6 can be cancelled out, so x minus y is equals to minus 1, because 6 means 6 into 1. So this is also very simple equation. I'm giving the name as number 4. Now I think it's very simple to do with any method. Okay, I'm doing again with elimination method. X will be cancelled out. This will be 2y. This will be 4. From this we can say y will be 2. Now putting y equals to 2 in any one of the equation, either 3 or 4. I'm putting it in 3. We get x plus y equals to 3 though. So x plus y means 2 and this 3. So x will be 3 minus 2, that means 1. So we can write the answer as x equals to 1 and y equals to 2, and these are the answers. Coming to question number 4, that is fourth category. Look at the forms very minutely. X and y will be in the denominators. Either one of the variable will be in the denominator or both the variables will be in the denominator. In the denominator, mind it. So how we will write it down? First of all, don't try to do subtraction or multiplication by taking LCMs and all. One thing you have to take, let 1 by x equals to u, 1 by x equals to u, and 1 by y equals to v. From this you can get x equals to 1 by u and y equals to 1 by v. But you need to just replace these two values. So I'm giving this name number 1, number 2. No need to worry about these questions part, that is x not equals to 0, y not equals to 0. Actually these two are given for the validity of the questions. Otherwise the question will not be valid, equations will not be valid. Okay, so number 1, from number 1 what we are getting, if 1 by x equals to u, that means this is 5u, right? 5u minus 3b equals to 1. From number 2 we are getting 3u by 2 plus 2v by 3 equals to 5, and this one we are giving number as 3, but this one I am solving it little bit, just simplifying. So 2, 3, this is 9u plus 4v equals to 5. Ultimately we are getting 9u plus 4v equals to 30. I am giving the name as 4. So now you have got very simple equations. So number 3, I'm doing it with again elimination method. Number 3, I'm multiplying it with 4. I'm fixing up b. Okay, so 4, that means 20u minus 12b is equals to 4, and number 4 multiplied with 3 will give you the result as 27u plus 12b equals to 90. Now look, plus and minus will be cancelled out, plus plus, so it's actually 47u equals to 94. That means u equals to 94 divided by 47 equals to 2. If u equals to 2, then we can get the values of b also from 3. So from 3 we are getting 5 into 2 minus 3 into b equals to 1. So it's 3b equals to 10 minus 1 equals to 9. From this you can tell v equals to 3. Now we have got u equals to 2 and v equals to 3. Look at the second line that I have written. We have assumed this for that x's value will be 1 by u, y's value will be 1 by v. That means from this we can write x equals to half and y equals to 1 by 3. And these two are the answers. One thing, students, I just want to share with you, while I was checking both paper, many students have stopped after finding this. But the question was for solving x and y, not for u and v. U and v you have taken for your own easiness so that you can get the proper calculations, simpler calculations. Okay, so answer must be in x and y. So this is the question. Okay, so students, this is all about today's sessions. In the next session I will be coming with many more other questions which are very important and obviously of different types. Till then, I hope that you have understood all the questions properly and you can do this type of questions now by your own. So this is everything what I wanted to tell you. Thank you.